without irrigation, without synthetic fertilizer, without an annual struggle. How can rotting wood be more fertile than a perfectly plowed field? If dead wood can store water, generate heat, and release nutrients, why do we level our fields instead of building mounds? Why was a method that stabilizes soil for decades pushed aside? The answer turns our idea of efficiency upside down. Welcome to the channel Rooted. We ask questions and look for answers that can truly be put into practice. Today, we're opening another fascinating chapter, one that didn't fail, but simply didn't fit the industrial model. And you decide whether you want to make use of this value yourself. Today's topic: a technique that transforms forest debris into living water reservoirs, buried wood in raised garden mounds. The idea is older than tractors. In traditional mountain regions, farmers once piled brushwood, logs, and leaves, covered them with soil, and planted vegetables on top. But in the 20th century, everything changed. With the rise of heavy machinery, agriculture needed one thing above all: flat, square surfaces. No mounds, no unevenness, no obstacles for steel wheels and plows. Anything that wasn't machine-friendly disappeared, along with essential knowledge and great benefits for all of us. Wood was burned, fields were leveled, water was diverted instead of retained. A few, however, resisted this trend. They observed our forests, and there it was. Wherever fallen trees slowly decayed, lush vegetation thrived. Moss, ferns, berry bushes, even in dry summers, the soil remained moist. The question was simple: what if we brought the forest underground? Our parents tried it again, and we built new gardens. In these trials and practical gardens, an astonishing pattern emerged. A properly constructed mound bed shows significantly higher moisture levels than the surrounding soil, even during heat waves. In many real-world reports, irrigation needs drop dramatically in the second year. Some gardeners say they were able to put away their hoses almost completely. Over the long term, such a bed can steadily release nutrients for 15 to 20 years. Measurements with soil moisture probes show, while neighboring beds turn dusty dry in July, the core of the mound remains dark and moist. If you squeeze a handful of soil from inside, it holds together, even after weeks without rain. The reason is surprisingly simple. Wood works like a sponge. Highly decomposed wood can store multiple times its own weight in water. With every rainfall, the core absorbs moisture and then slowly releases it again. Not all at once, but precisely when plants need it. The result? Less watering, more stable harvests, reduced heat stress. But that's only half the story. A mound bed works on 3 levels at the same time. Water storage. Wood consists of lignin and cellulose, a network of pores and channels. As microorganisms begin breaking down this structure, additional cavities form. Rainwater seeps in and remains stored. During dry periods, it is gradually released. This isn't a metaphor. It's physics, heat generation. The decomposition of wood is exothermic. Fungi and bacteria break down organic material, and in doing so, generate heat. Measurements show that soil temperatures in such beds can be noticeably higher than the surrounding ground. That means earlier germination in spring, faster growth, a longer growing season in fall, protection from light frosts, larger harvests. While surrounding soil cools in October, the core of the mound stays warm, like a slow, biological radiator. A microclimate forms. Long-term fertilization. As decomposition progresses, nutrients are released over the years. Nitrogen, phosphorus, calcium, trace elements. Hardwoods can take many years to fully break down. That means no nutrient spikes, no sudden crashes. Instead, a steady, quiet supply. No boom and bust cycle, but patience and consistent yields. Why do we rarely see this method in conventional agriculture today? Because it doesn't fit the industrial framework. Machines demand uniform rows, standardized depth, fast processing. A mound slows processes down, but increases quality production. It resists efficiency metrics like acres per hour. There's also the mindset of modern agriculture. Irrigation is applied, nutrients are purchased, yield is maximized. A system that stores water and slowly releases nutrients is harder to standardize and harder to sell. So burning wood around gardens and fields became the norm. Fast, clean, machine compatible. But in doing so, we also burned long-term fertility, and that's catching up with us today. The foundation is simple. You can start today, but details matter. Step 1. Location. Build directly on existing soil. No deep digging required. Step 2. Coarse wood. Place the largest, oldest logs first. Prefer hardwoods. They decompose more slowly. No treated wood. No walnut or cedar. Step 3. Fill the gaps. Add smaller branches, twigs, leaves. Then a layer of nitrogen-rich materials, grass clippings, manure, kitchen scraps. This is important because wood initially binds nitrogen. Without this nitrogen layer, growth problems can occur. Yellow leaves are a sign of this. Step 4. Soil and mulch. Finally, apply at least 8 to 12 inches, 20 to 30 centimeters, of soil, and water thoroughly during the first year. After that, the system increasingly sustains itself. By the second year, watering needs drop significantly. Additional mound beds can also be built throughout the year, using ongoing organic materials. Long-term gardens show, after many years, the core of a mound bed is often darker, more crumbly, and more biologically active than the surrounding soil. Earthworms move through the softening wood remnants. Fungal networks connect the layers. Even in extreme heat, plants remain more stable than on flat beds. Of course, it's not a miracle cure. Mistakes in construction will show, so build it properly. It pays off over the years. But anyone who has seen a mound bed remain moist, even in midsummer, understands the principle. It's not a trick, it's a natural system. Today, water prices are rising, drought periods are increasing, soils are losing humus. At the same time, we waste and burn enormous amounts of organic matter every year. What if every branch were a future water reservoir? A mound bed is not a quick yield boost, it's an investment, a structure that works for decades and can be prepared on a rolling basis. In a world that favors instant solutions, patience seems almost rebellious, but that is precisely its strength. Pieces of wood buried underground may seem insignificant, but over the years, they become a water reservoir and heat storage system, a nutrient bank future generations can draw from. The question isn't whether rotting wood creates fertility. The question is whether we are ready to think long-term again. The soil forgets nothing. What you bury today will still be working for your children. Will you burn your next branch or use it to nourish your plants? Write in the comments how you handle garden waste. The next exciting episode on Rooted is coming soon. Talk to you then.